Your brain lies to you every day, professionally, and it has been getting away with it your whole life. Quick test. Are you an above-average driver? You said yes. 93% of drivers say yes. That is not how math works. Scientists catalog the ways your brain scams you. There are over 180. They all have names. You have all of them. Today, the 9 that run your life, why your brain does this, and how to catch it in the act. No filler. Let's go. By the end of this video, you will spot the 9 biases that run your life, catch your own brain lying in real time, stop falling for every sale, and understand why nobody ever wins an argument online. Chapter 1. Why your brain cuts corners. Your brain is 2% of your body weight and burns 20% of your energy. It is the most expensive thing you own. So it does what everything expensive does. It cuts costs. Aggressively. Thinking properly is slow and burns calories. Guessing is instant and free. Guess which one your brain set as the default. These shortcuts are called heuristics, snap judgments based on vibes and past experience. And honestly, they mostly work. Shadow moves, you jump. No tiger, no problem. Better safe than eaten. The problem? The shortcut built for tigers is now in charge of your opinions on the housing market. When a shortcut goes wrong the same way every time, that is a bias. And you cannot feel it happening. From the inside, a bias does not feel like a lie. It feels exactly like being right. Meet Bob's brain. Bob asked it to think today. His brain said, in this economy? Chapter 2, confirmation bias. The king of them all. You think you are looking for the truth. You are not. You are looking for evidence that you were right all along. You like coffee, so you Google benefits of coffee. Your friend annoys you, so you Google, is my friend toxic? The jury was rigged before the trial started. 10 random strangers agreeing with you feels like research. One expert disagreeing feels like a personal attack. In 1960, psychologist Peter Wasson showed that people barely test their own theories. They only collect yeses, replicated forever since. Your feed knows this. It shows you what you already believe, and you nod, and you scroll, and you nod. That is why every online argument is just 2 people Googling in opposite directions. Nobody has ever typed evidence that I am wrong into a search bar. Ever. Not once. Chapter 3. Dunning-Kruger. The confidence of the clueless. The rule. The less you know about something, the more you think you know. Because spotting your own mistakes requires the exact skill you do not have yet. Incompetence hides itself. The perfect crime. In the original 1999 study, the worst performers, 12th percentile, guess they were in the 62nd, off by half a universe. You have met these people, the guy explaining the economy at dinner, the crypto visionary in the bio, 1 week of chess, and suddenly he is a strategist. Could it be you, statistically? That's right. Meanwhile, actual experts keep saying, well, it's complicated, because they know exactly how much they do not know. So confidence and competence are 2 different products. One of them is just louder. The journey even has a shape. You start on Mount Stupid, then the Valley of Despair, then a long, humble climb. This is Greg, day 2 of learning guitar. He is already reviewing other people's albums. Chapter 4, the sunk cost fallacy, or why you finished that terrible series. The trap. You already put money, time, or dignity into something, so you keep going, even when it is clearly, objectively bad. Cold math. The money is spent either way. Quitting does not bring it back. Staying just adds more to the pile. 5 seasons into a show you hate. I've come too far to stop. You can stop. You are allowed. Blink twice if you need help. Economists call quitting cutting your losses. Your brain calls it admitting defeat, and your brain would rather burn. This is also the Concord fallacy. 2 governments kept funding a supersonic money pit for years, mostly because they had already spent so much. Loss aversion pours gasoline on it. Losing $10 hurts about twice as much as winning 10 feels good. So your brain refuses to fold a losing hand. It doubles down. Casinos are monuments to this. Bob, the hole is getting deeper. Can't stop now, says Bob. Think of all the digging I'd waste. It is also why some couples are just 2 sunk costs holding hands. You know one. Do not text them. Chapter 5. Anchoring. The reason sales exist. The first number you see becomes reality. Every number after it gets judged by comparison. Kahneman and Tversky spun a rigged wheel of fortune in front of people, then asked unrelated trivia. The random number moved everyone's answers. A literal carnival wheel. Was 300. Now 120. You feel like a genius. It was never worth 300. The 300 was bait. Gerald puts a $95 steak on the menu.
Nobody orders it. It exists so the $40 one feels reasonable. Gerald knows. Gerald always knows.
Popcorn? Small 5, large 8, medium 7.50. The medium is not food. The medium is a decoy.
Free shipping over $50. So you bought $11 of socks to save $6 on shipping. Congratulations.
Salaries, rent, used cars, whoever says the first number sets the battlefield. Say it first.
Chapter 6. Survivorship bias. The one with the planes.
World War II. Engineers map the bullet holes on the bombers that come back and want to armor those exact spots. Statistician Abraham Wald says, wrong. Armor where the holes are not.
Because the planes hit there, never came back. They were studying the survivors and calling it data.
This is everywhere. You only hear from winners because losers do not get microphones.
College dropout becomes billionaire. 3 guys. The other million dropouts are not giving TED Talks. Every quit your job, follow your dream story is told by someone it worked for. The others are quietly back at the office, unavailable for comment.
Even buildings. Old architecture looks gorgeous because the ugly old buildings got demolished. The past curated itself.
Advice from the successful is a lottery winner teaching a masterclass on picking numbers.
Chapter 7. The Social Package. 3 biases, 1 low price.
Now, 1. The spotlight effect. Remember your most embarrassing moment? You think everyone else remembers it too.
They do not. They were busy starring in their own embarrassing moment. You are an extra in their movie.
In the study, students wore an embarrassing t-shirt to class. They guessed half the room noticed.
Barely a quarter did. Nobody is watching. You are free.
2. The halo effect. Attractive people get rated smarter, kinder, and more trustworthy. Same person, better lighting, better job offers. Brands run on it too. Beautiful logo, so the product must be good. The logo does not make the phone.
3. The bandwagon effect. If everyone is doing it, your brain stamps it safe and correct.
A line outside a restaurant means delicious. Sold out means good. 10 million flies choose it, so it must be... Let's not finish that sentence.
That is not judgment. That is herd firmware. It's shipped with the body.
Chapter 8. How to fight back. The part that makes this useful.
Bad news first. Knowing about biases does not turn them off. You now see everyone else's biases in 4K and yours in 0K.
That has a name too. The bias blind spot. That's right. There is a bias about biases. It is turtles all the way down. But you can't catch them right after they fire. Here's the toolkit. Big purchase? Add 48 hours. Anchors fade, urgency dies, and the sale magically stops mattering. Ask yourself, what would change my mind? If the answer is nothing, you are not reasoning. You are defending a castle. For sunk costs, 1 question. Knowing what I know now, would I start this today? If no, out. The show gets dropped, the project gets killed, the gym membership gets a funeral. Flip test. If the exact same evidence supported the other side, would you accept it? Cheap, brutal, works. And when you feel 100% certain, that is the exact moment to double check. Certainty is a feeling, not a fact. Congratulations, you are now slightly less wrong than yesterday. That is the best deal a human being can get. Recap. Fast. Your brain cuts corners to save energy. You seek confirmation, not truth. Confidence is not competence. Spent money is gone. The first number is a trap. You only see the winners. Nobody is watching you. Certainty is a feeling. Your brain has already decided whether to subscribe. Out of spite, prove it wrong. 1 tap and it mildly annoys a bias. Good luck out there.